This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment and educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos I put them out. So you know, I'm thinking, see, man, analyzing that data, but I tell you every day, the day they release us is false. They're going to give us a false narrative of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, Exxon signed a deal with a Guyanese company called Mohammed Enterprises. And the reason I'm bringing up Exxon, it's just, and their code is XOM. I have XOM in my portfolio, not because I really like the company, but because they pay consistent dividends. So I do have Exxon in my portfolio. But I think this news that Exxon signed with a company in Guyana that's under investigation for allegedly smuggling drugs and gold is absolutely outrageous. And the thing is, they were warned by the Department of Justice in advance prior to them signing that contract with Mohammed Enterprises, and they still signed it anyway. And you know why? Because all these big companies put profits over doing the right thing, and they do get in bed with potential criminals. You see what Credit Suisse was allegedly doing. They were laundering money for drug dealers, and they end up being, well, the company was convicted, the bank was convicted, but does it really matter? No, because nobody went to jail. They get fines, and it is business as usual. What would happen if you or I was told by the Department of Justice that a company was engaged in drug smuggling and gold smuggling and criminal activities, and we got in bed with them anyway? Do you know what would happen to us? We would be in handcuffs with them as part of the conspiracy to launder the drugs or whatever they were doing. But these big corporations and these big banks can just get in bed with these bad actors and nothing ever happens. They benefit from the relationship, and then if for some rare reason they get caught, they pay a fine, and they keep all the profits from these contracts with these potential criminals. I mean, it's absolutely outrageous what's allowed to go on. And the one percenters, the big oil companies, the big banks, they can do whatever they want. The laws mean absolutely nothing. But if you or I break the law, if you or I even suggest that we might break the law, we would end up in big trouble. And one of the main reasons why Exxon, in my opinion, and I'm going to tell you to buy, hold, or sell XOM, the main reason Exxon ignored the Department of Justice and still signed a contract with Mohammed Enterprises anyway, you know why? Because they plan on doing 1.2 million barrels of oil every day. That is more than most OPEC nations. Do you know what the profit would be? But right now, the contract is in limbo because it seems like they're going to sanction them and force them to break the contract with Mohammed Enterprises. Bottom line is this. If you're a big corporation, if you're a big bank, you can get in bed with criminals and nothing ever happens to you criminally. If you do get caught, it's just a small fine. But the fine is usually a small percentage of the profits you made from your relationship with the criminals. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's fair that corporations, big banks, and the 1%ers can get in bed with criminals and never have any real consequences for doing that? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.